So today, he came home from work and, as usual, went straight for the bottle. His favorite, Amsterdam. He always buys the biggest one he can find, and it barely lasts 3 days. If he's off work, too easy. He comes in, flops on the couch, TV on, and that's it. Not a word about how I've been cleaning the house from top to bottom, working my full-time job while trying to hold everything together. Nothing. Not even a thank you. I try to piece meals together from what we've got, because honestly, I stopped buying groceries. Too many times I'd stock the fridge, just for him to say, let's eat out instead. And part of me stopped trying because, truthfully, I've tried to leave before. I just don't have the energy to keep pretending we're building a home. He used to say he's not a breakfast person. So I stopped cooking breakfast. Stopped trying to make things feel normal. Anyway, let's start with today. After a few drinks, and this time, he ran out of ginger ale, so he mixed Amsterdam with water. Yes, water. That's when I said to myself, only demons can do that. Because who drinks that nasty stuff with water and still enjoys it? Then it started. He looked at me and said, sometimes I wonder what you imagine the perfect version of us is. I said, you, when you're not drinking. And me, when I can actually let my guard down and trust you. He said, so you think you're fine the way you are? No improvements needed? And right there, I took a deep breath. Because I knew, if I responded the wrong way, this night would spiral. So I just said, I don't know why you think that. Then he says, well, how do you feel when your partner's inconsistent and unpredictable? Mind you, he's talking about me. Me. I laughed a little, because at this point, what else can you do? Then he goes, you see, I try to reason with you. I try to fix things. I think we have potential, but we both need to make changes. I said, well, maybe start with not drinking. He ignored that. Of course. Then he says, at this point, I don't care anymore because of what you've shown me. I said, it's hard when every argument ends with you threatening to leave and I'm the one left homeless. He shoots back, it's hard when disagreements turn to anger and violence. That's you, not me. Let me pause right there. Because there was a time he came home at 5 in the morning, drunk, pants halfway down, smelling like the club. I demanded answers, and he locked himself in the room. I kicked that door down because I wanted to know the truth. He's never let that go. So when he throws the word violence at me, that's what he's talking about. And now, he uses that one night as ammunition anytime he wants control. I told him, I'm going to stay quiet right now. He said, well, problems don't get fixed by silence. So I said, okay. Then he keeps going. When it comes to you growing as a person, you think acting out is protecting yourself. And if you disrespect me again, I'll ask you to leave. We'll talk when I'm ready. Let me remind you, I live in his house. I just shook my head and chuckled. He finished with, honestly, it's sad I even have to say this. But I've known you too long, that's the only reason I stay. If you were someone else, I'd be ghost. And that's when things got worse. Part 2 coming soon. P.S. I truly wish I could leave and never look back.